call parang. They say, hey, that motor car the door is already.
Thank you very much, Mr. S. Berkeley. Now no say you na po man party for we bring this new technology battery where they call flam battery. This battery don't pull me per losses, don't pull me per agba. Flam battery. Now you can first, second, third, and all the other battery. Now for no more.
No, don't hear the that sick way the money man so na forgot na pharmacy. S.A. Berkeley not a pharmacy for mortal man. Na pharmacy for machine then. Any kind.
But I get buy Kenkeke. I go and buy this flam battery for them. The new technology.
Oh. I notice S.A. Berkeley don't bring out.
S.A. Berkeley.
Number 2 Kamusuti Mine by PWD Junction.
S.A. Berkeley. Flam battery. S.A. Berkeley, the new technology, all the way.
AI networks, the one they waiting before per internet service in the country, don't 10 years.
That means, say, for 10 years now, they don't connect with to the internet. For 10 years now, they don't make sure, say, we computer, they will connect to the internet, and phone them, they work fine one.
With AI networks, the internet service, you can live stream, keep online meeting free flow.
With AI network, they make sure, say, you always get quality. You for always connect to the internet. Easy one.
10 year not to pick and play. For 10 year AI networks, they get the best. AI networks, the internet fast and stable. For customer care on, no for talk. Nobody no beats them.
AI networks, you can always trust them. Enjoy better internet service, online meeting, live streaming, video games. Yes, now AI networks. Now 140 Circular Road, now the place where you forgot meet them. Now. You can call themselves now 088-240-001 or 076-240-001. Join the AI Networks family now and enjoy smooth connectivity.
Cecil, do you know any shop usa I go able get quality laptop or desktop computer for buy? When I go give me wahala like the last one?
Aisha, you see this Dell computer na me hand? It don't pass 8 years from where I begin use am. It no one day give me problem. Na Palestino International in shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street, na they a buyer. Not to copyright Palestino they sell, na original. You see this me plasma TV, this Samsung home theater, me standing fan and mobile phone. Every day when you see them, it's like a new one. They don't pass 8 years na me hand. Palestino don't open Palestino International Computer Shop na 3 Bojon Street Bow. Also you they get all kind computer for buy. For more, just call 076 56 5432 077805898. Palestino International in Computer Shop. All team day for you.
You bland taste ice cream and you not feel like an ice cream? No worry again, because Blue Moon Ice Cream don't come for you.
Blue Moon Ice Cream na salon that they make up, and it get different flavor them like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, almond, bubble gum, plain yogurt, chocobar, ice pop, and different other flavor them.
It's available in all supermarkets, and we shop there in Sanders Street, Wellington Street, Wilkinson Road, and Waterloo. Serve, we work man at the worker with the push cart they sell. Now salon the factory day when they make this ice cream here. So get better taste with Blue Moon Ice Cream. It's refreshing and they give you more satisfaction.
For more information, you can call we on 077-633-633. Blue Moon Ice Cream, the taste of happiness.
For send money overseas on Tandem, can feel like send the money you they send them. It can slow and expensive. Now with Free Money and BNB, you can send money to over 10 countries them easy one. If fast like where you they send text message, one waste time no did it. You can pay for markets where you order anytime, or you can send money for your family anytime, and then go receive them just like that. No waste time. Dial *161 *1# from your AfriCell line for send money overseas with AfriMoney. Not so magical, it's just quick and easy with AfriMoney and BNB.
We're trendy and youthful, we're UBA.
Close your eyes for a second. Now imagine, on the day your baby was born, you opened a kiddies account at UBA. You started saving just 1,000 millions or any amount every month with no pressure. Just 1,000. Now fast forward, your child is turning 13 and about to take the MPSC exam. You check straight to your child's UBA Kiddies savings account, then boom, over 120,000 million saved. No loans, no begging, no stress, just peace of mind. You have empowered your child, you secured their future, and you have made their dream come true. All by saving a little every month. With just 250 millions, you can open a UBA Kiddies savings account today. The UBA Kiddies account caters for children aged 0 to 13 years, managed by you, the parent or guardian. With the following, you can open your Kiddies bank account with your child's birth certificate, parent's passport or driver's license, and a utility bill from the last 3 months, ensuring a minimum balance of just 250 millions with free withdrawals, monthly interest, mobile and online banking, no deposit limit, and a free SMS alert. So why wait? Hurry now and cultivate the habit of saving. Ensure your child's success. UBA Kiddies account, because small savings today mean big victories tomorrow. UBA, Africa's global bank. One brand, partnering for progress.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy. 98.1, simply the best.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
Yeah, man! Sierra Leoneans! Let's see what they do for push this country go before. Wake up your body and do something. Jungle leader say so. Again, go down clean back home, if I'm with them. The same old system and the same problem. So wait till we for do, oh, we never did. Wait for make this problem, yeah, so when. Go down clean back home, if I'm with them. The same old system and the same problem. So wait till we for do, oh, we never did. Wait for make this problem, yeah, so when. I've been tell me mama and me papa them, do don't clean. Sister and me brother them, do don't clean. We auntie sit up put na do they want to just a think. When they ask me uncle, they say them belly empty. No see the movement you feel say do don't clean. Nothing brother, no they go for nothing. For waka for nothing, make them sit down for nothing. So wake up your body and do something. We no come for chan, we no come for full slangs. All we come on now for 6 flank to flank. With horsepower and sound, now we 6 flank to flank. That's why people take we for me the higher rank.
It's a brand new day. People say, hey, darkness is far behind us. A brand new day. People say, hey, blessing must surely find us. So don't worry, no way. Just keep the faith, it'll be okay. There's a better way. With love, there's a brighter day.
Go down clean back home, if I'm with them.
The same old system and the same problem.
So wait till we for do, oh, we never did.
Wait for make this problem, yeah, so when.
Go down clean back home, if I'm with them.
The same old system and the same problem.
So wait till we for do, oh, we never did.
Wait for make this problem, yeah, so when.
We pray, tell God thank you because He make you see today. So Molly don't sleep, we don't ever see today. Be grateful to God. Say, hey, no say Daddy God you good. If you give all them sheep sleep. I know say we self get we food. We not get nothing, but we tell you thank you God.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Societies for Radio Democracy 98.1. Simply the best.
Back home, if I'm with them.
The same old system and the same problem.
So wait till we for do, oh, we never did.
Wait for make this problem, yes.
Listen, go down clean and it's a brand new day. We tell God thank you when we see another day. So Jah Almighty we get forgive, thanks and praise. Cause it's the giver of life and the one and only way. So my brother and my sister, we for know so in the future. So we for work very hard just for push this country further. Hey yeah, I know say really hard yeah. But keep trying and one day you conquer. Back home, if I'm with them.
The same old system and the same problem.
So wait till we for do, oh, we never did.
Wait for make this problem, yes, so win.
Go down clean back home, if I'm with them.
The same old system and the same problem.
So wait till we for do, oh, we never did.
Wait for make this problem, yes, so win.
Radio Democracy,
for news, views, and
the true voice
stay
of the
tuned
people.
to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1. Simply the best.
Radio Democracy, the true voice of the people.
We were not born to meet them. Let we get hope, say one day we go make them. We were not born to meet money, less opportunity. Still we want meet somebody. It's not easy. We not come up in. One day we two go turn to four, but not design we can go. We have beats for one day show, and the entire world go know say we not been bubble pay. We not 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 bubble pay. Number one, we born up on body. The game where we play now, both giddy. We not been a pieces and for me. Fufu papa them beats Benny. We not bubble pain. When I can lick me guinea, I carry the shine like a robbery. Don't knock me one cup Gary. One word the boy know the airy. We not bubble pain. Off to school with me khaki. They fight from Kissy to Potty. University pass you go read. You know easy. For leave like bubble pain. I remember the time for the kitty. Some of free run go Gambia and Guinea. The thing we I see.
25 minutes outside 7:04, must 2 o'clock, 7:30, first edition of the News and Current Affairs program will come up. Good Morning Salone. Stay tuned. This is 98.1 FM, the station with all the action. The station that rock the nation 24/7. Get well soon, bottom man, manager, Leo Papa. Of course, the base word over there. It's number 12, Mary Street. The sick bed is not meant for you. 7:30, News and Current Affairs program will come up. First edition for this week. Stick and stay. The station with all the action. The station the rock the nation. 24/7 right from an Englandville studio. The morning greetings to Auntie Marie Fatima Hamid, and especially for the Gillen family throughout over there at 4th Street Mountain Court.
Man don't swim, man don't tire. Every day till you warm like a fire. But still like man get for beer. Though they broad and they make I don't skier. You just left with a sweet for the soft. Up all the skin, way up skin, but still man they swing. He make a decide for change to born again. Cause for all the work man don't see no gain. Man don't dry like in, don't left so been. But me now for pain and not go run away. It's too bad, so struggle. And they struggle every day, he did double. Now so we go die on the struggle.
I'm the greetings to you, Professor Philip Cano.
But I do real life just a tangle. Not so if I be you. Not so I be bono. Now the system I make a try so. And the poor make a talk for polipo.
Just listen to you and all the best coming from Songa 981 FM.
We believe in Babylon. We get paid tax for life. Double tax back for slaves. You know it's ya know. We them bubble pain. From Monday to Friday, we defend the money. Forget procreation, massive food daddy God forgive. We them bubble pain.
For news, views, and entertainment, stay tuned to Society for Radio Democracy 98.1. Simply the best.
What you be defend? Don't finally come. We don't bring come with AfriCell loyalty program where they make you get loyalty points with every top up what you do with AfriCell.
The more you top up, the more points you go get, where you can now exchange for minutes, data, phones, discount, and even cashback.
In on top though, you can also gain points with every transaction what you do with Afri Money. Any top up what you do with AfriCell, they count.
Dial star 4232 hash for join the loyalty program for free and start for get you points now. The more you connect, the more you collect now the loyalty program from AfriCell.
AfriCell, now we network. Introducing the AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. Now you can do it all. Pay for your online transactions with ease. Order from your favorite brands around the world. Pay for your travel needs and keep your entertainment going wherever you are. To request for your AfriMoney prepaid Visa card, dial *161 *5 *4 hash from your AfriCell line. Shop, stream, swipe, tap, and enjoy the convenience anywhere you go with the AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. AfriMoney prepaid Visa card. Safe, simple, accepted everywhere. Powered by EcoBank.
Nothing on the pressure me. Nothing on the pressure me. Yeah.
It don't take when you look for SAI, where you get the best skill on IT, telecommunication, computing, cyber security, database, programming, website design, and plenty other one them. Well, you all are done. KNS College, where the 18 Dundas Street, Nariansa. Elect you was result not complete. You know able to enter university, can na KNS College. Go there now and register. All them program them, they in line with international industry standard. When you done na KNS, now work go fen you. You know the fen work and get different program like telecommunication, project management, entrepreneurship and small business, and computing, IT with business management and networking. For any course where you do there, you don't get international certificates. KNS College, fully accredited by Tertiary Education Commission and National Council for Technical and Vocational Award. Then they 18 Dundas Street. If you're able to reach there, call on the telephone number 079 442 442 or 075 442 442, or you visit their websites www.kns.edu.sl. Apply now because better space no dey. KNS College, skill for today, career for tomorrow. KNS 18 Dundas Street, look me the road and land IT this week.
Nothing on the pressure me.
All the people of the station, real, all the lovers of radio democracy, all the lovers of radio land, the voice of the masses. Hear this, come on. Come down, selector. Come down, selector. 98.1, the voice of the people. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. Radio democracy. For news, views, and entertainment. The true voice of the people. Radio D, to you there's no equal.
Second to none. Radio D, you're still number one.
You are the voice of the voiceless. You are the choice of the voiceless.
Right, the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.20 FM. Short length time from now, we'll bring come to you in News and Current Affairs program. Good Morning Salone, first edition for this week. Stay tuned to 98.20 FM for the very best in radio listening.
morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone. So I go say good morning. Welcome to your program, Good Morning Salone, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Today, on Monday, June 29, 2026. And where they bring the program to you this Monday morning, my name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, my name. Good morning. We thought for the day, say, who asks questions cannot avoid answer. We mean say, person with ask question, they get answer. So not afraid for ask. And we headline them inside the edition of the program Good Morning Salone. Radio Democracy don't earn over 15,050 loans cash support to 130-year-old woman. We then put Bundo by force na Freetown. According to the president for the Salone Football Association, Babadi Kamara, inside the last 10 months, SLPP don't pay over $250,000 for hotel fee, internet, and security service to different institutions them where the FAB own. Today inside the program, Radio Democracy go talk to the executive director for Institute for Governance Reform, IGR, Andrew Lavalley, and one social commentator, Thomas Dixon. We go look inside different manifesto promise them we SLPP and the APC government don't make to the people of Salone.
Members say you listen we live on www.radiodemocracy.sl and same way so you listen we live from a different radio partner them across the country.
You listen we live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM na Freetown, Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falaba District, Radio Malen 88.5, Radio 1J 11.3 na Pujon District, Radio Kolente 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moi 105.5 na Kailau, Vopad Radio na Watalo, Voice of Sando on 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Masoro na Pujon District, Advocacy Radio na Putloko District, Radio Katbami on 106.7 na Tonko Limba, Art FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District, and Tongo Radio on 107.5 FM.
Good Morning Salone, they continue. You can ask question or send your comment by through the WhatsApp number 077981981 or send on our message inbox, or you can send in your message on Radio Democracy Facebook page and YouTube page. The program now Good Morning Salone, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and we bring the program to you this Monday morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara, my name. We continue for or start to look at issues. We go say the manager National Infection Prevention and Control Program na the Minister of Health Nana Fofanasi. The ministry don't declare every last Saturday of the month as national cleaning for hospital as part of their commitment for achieve the thing them way they na the 300 days of activism on maternal and child health. Talk this by one interview we they talk about the cleaning we then do when they don't begin do na community health center, peripheral health units, and referral hospital them. Nana Fofana talk more about this to we reporter Karifa to Conte.
On a normal basis, hospital management and only clean hospital environment. That's the reason why I make people and they go to hospitals and they see the environment clean. So because we day during the 300 days period, the minister tell we say all the indicators them we una be done day on for ensure say we reduce the way how mama and pikin in the die in this country. Una go in, una reinforce then indicators there, so the initiatives then una strengthen and intensify efforts then for ensure so we're able to achieve the 000 agenda. And one of the indicators then are a clean environment. The minister, because of that, don't declare a national general cleaning day when at the last Saturday every month.
Okay, so this every Saturday cleaning for every month where the Minister of Health be don't declare. Now for referral hospital or for all health facilities then all over the country.
So now for all health facilities all over the country, not so like for just one side no more level. So all health facilities we want for promote cleanliness, because the reason why that's important is that sometimes they go to hospital environments, you they see say like it clean, but like for the infection control aspect, we know say we know they see germs also, but germs they na the hospital environment. So what we they do, the monthly general cleaning now, we they go do a deep dive. So now deep cleaning exercise we they go do. What do I mean by that? The areas the way probably they're not in touch during routine cleaning and they go for, we call them high touch surfaces. So these are surfaces where like healthcare workers, patients them, and as well as visitors, the way they touch fast now the hospital environment, maybe like the door handles, the patients in bed, they touch and where they grab visitors, then they come back, touch health workers, them, patients' lockers, the monitors, them where they within the hospitals, the incubators outside picking the delivery beds, they also then they deliver them babies them. So all of these they are key, very, very important areas where for the clean and disinfect on a regular basis. So what you want for do as a ministry, want for ensure say we make these deep cleaning exercises a culture.
Okay.
We want for slowly integrate them into the routine cleaning activities of the hospital.
So who that gets for the supervise this for say the thing where the minister don't declare on every Saturday cleaning go stand?
So we get structures then back within the hospital management, of course, the medical superintendents and the matrons there, and we also get IPC teams and wash teams them on the ground when are they young old and they for ensure say they maintain cleanliness of the facility. So now then get for the monitor, now then get for do assessment, ensure say provide the necessary education to both patients them and visitors the way they can for make the environment clean. So where they go now at the end of the month, the last Saturday of the month, the ministry leadership maybe they go now for go provide oversight, look at how the process they go and see how we go able for support further.
Would that they fund these projects? Because when you talk about cleaning, you gets for buy hygiene kits and other things in them.
Where I say we they use existing structures. All the structures the way hospitals they don't they use for do their own cleaning. Now then structures then they go use. For the supplies, where then they use for clean. On a quarterly basis, then they supply hospitals then. The manpower day, because they are cleaners within the hospitals and they're on payroll. So now they don't work down there. And you even get other places where now subcontract cleaners than they.
So no budgets are there for this project?
Well, I wouldn't say no budget no day for this project. If I say there is the existing structures we go use, now for make say already planning done the day before then they do declaration for the last Saturday for be a national cleaning day. Now they will they focus on if the ministry get for any support. Now, based on the gaps we get for over the months, after we don't do a few assessments for the general cleaning then day.
What's in the sustainability plan we una don't put for say this every last Saturday of every month cleaning our hospital stand farm?
So now because in relation to that make where they ask me if budget they I tell you say we they use existing structures. Because if I can't tell you now say would they begin give hospital this, would they begin give hospital that, then how sustainable it could be? So we want for use the capacity where hospitals they already done the use and see how we able for strengthen them.
The program now Good Morning Salone, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. You've been listening to the Manager, National Infection Prevention and Control Program, and the Minister of Health, Nana Fofana, where they talk to Karifatu Conte inside the interview day for SECA, the monthly national hospital cleaning with the Ministry of Health don't begin. The program na Good Morning Salone, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. As we mentioned one inside we headline story today, they talk to the Executive Director, Institute for Governance Reform, IGR, Andrew Lavalley, and one social commentator, Thomas Dixon. Today we'll look inside different manifesto, promise them with APC and SLPP don't make to the people of Salone, how far then go for deliver then manifesto promise here. For Seka Data, one for welcome Andrew Lavalley in the program. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Musa Usman, and good morning, listeners.
Okay, and people we don't they follow national politics going to say every time the political parties them can present manifesto with this document we get thing them way the politicians then they promise for do if them vote for them party and the presidential candidate if he be president. But our politicians them can deliver on then promise here. Now we point of discussion now the program today Good Morning Salone. And for guide the discussion, we dey look at different manifesto promise them and we go limits to 2 key manifestos them we now the agenda for prosperity and the new direction manifesto. What in the promise them we the APC and SLPP make inside the manifestos here inside 2012 and also inside 2018. Now we point of discussion today. Once again, I want to welcome Andrew Lavalina the program. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, Andrew Lavali, we topic today, as you don't get from the intro, we look at manifesto promises them as IGR and we don't follow issues them of national concern, good governance and politics. Now we look at manifesto broadly in a salon context. What you want to make up of in terms of what the politicians then can put together during the election?
So, Salon, we can disagree on many things, but we all want to achieve the same thing. We all want good road in our community. We all want better services. We all want light. In fact, if somebody come here and a free turn, after 20 years, he come and say, hey, this turn the way I've been left and so it's still there. So at any time with political parties in the developed manifestos, now problems that you want for address. And as a matter of fact, you ain't a citizen where they listen to me, you the SLPP, you the APCO, that party where they support. You go only better if that party they do what is right for you. So in fact, that make if fine for you, we shift this conversation beyond just manifesto. Lord, actually look at the development plans, because you know what can happen. Like where President Nkrumah became power, the agenda for change, it translates into a development plan. The agenda for prosperity, it translates when I campaign talks say Salon for prosper, it turns into the agenda for prosperity. We Madabio come in the first term, we say education for all. Now I campaign with now in turn to a development plan. We talk about give big 5 game changers. We now 2028, 2023 to 2028. Now in our current development plan. But Musa, what's really interesting? We find for less salon people and no say because right now you get a field of aspirants over 30 people. They want to replace them 2 people there. And if we say no more they celebrate, say me best leader na Tijan Kaba, me best leader na Madabio, me best leader na Nkrumah. You know what they mean? That means say the way salon day na your biggest accomplishment and a fine for left we clamor for leaders where they say me I get for achieve past Nkrumah, I get for achieve past Madabio, I get for achieve past Tijan Kaba. And the best way for do that and now for look at the development plans that which they deliver, which they fail for deliver, and how the society for aspire beyond that one day. And
Ulavali, what's how they draw the distinction between development plan and manifesto promise?
Sometimes it's really a distinction without a difference, in the sense that I can admire within development partners and can do. Because for let you enjoy democracy, between we vote for, you get for make sure say that thing they happen. So then I make too often we a party don't win election, they can say that's we campaign for. We then vote for you to translate into a development plan. And that development plan they fund. People they fund manifesto. We budget, salon budget, not to manifesto they support. Now with development plan. So if you talk to some, because something and the people they can promise something, with the moment they can have power they left them. You understand that? But with development plan, it's really costed na in the thing where they can fund. So if you ask me about it, the difference between the two, I can say the manifesto now with you on campaign for let you get voters, but let you get votes for let you win election. But we win election now. How you want to run the country now in a development plan. And too often, it can link to the manifesto.
All right, we can look at then different manifesto, one after the other. But again, what do it mean if a party or government don't sell out a manifesto then when it come to power, enable live up to some of the commitments there.
By right, then forget consequences, because the first person will disappoint and the person will fail will vote for you. Because that, in real terms, anybody who votes for a leader, you hope say this leader he get for can better me. So if Salone will get a situation where say from one regime to the other, you get repeated development failures, and the only thing with the acclaim now you tried, now you region, now you vote for, then it means we need to rethink with democracy. In fact, if you get places like India where people they say, if we vote for somebody, then that person they want to vote for, do we'll get right for you and to court. So there is now an advocacy say, how do we hold politicians? How do we make failure of campaign promise justiciable? Like you actually, if you talk say me, I get for make una get water, they will not get water at all. They not take any action for let people they get water. Then you're guilty of something. It not happened yet, but I think some people they try for advanced democracy to that level because it's about trust. Then get what they call social contract. Social contract they mean you are loyal to you as a citizen. You you owe me something. For that me loyalty, we talk say Sidoya as Sidonde. We talk say if you do something, they lock you up. We all agree say they lock me up. In return for that day, you forgive me light, you forgive me road, you forgive me everything. That's what you call leadership. So yes, if people then fail for deliver manifesto promises, there should be consequences. And too often we can feel say the consequence we for day will not elect you again, but it should be beyond that. Because inside Salone, no, down they don't fail you. They see young people and begin sing song there. This and that, they don't fail you, they don't fail you. But we don't lost 5 years of your life. You don't waste them. That picking you will be to go school. If you not get a system where they extract with minerals well for they get good teachers, if that mommy if you not get then waiting the money with the common water key. If they not manage and find with all the parts of the manifesto promises how they manage the economy, then that mommy you go get a lot of untimely debt. You get massive youth unemployment. So I think it begs the question where people in the always talk say me, this party are born here, Armenia, and I had to die. But that party they in turn, they do nothing for you. So and I make this conversation really necessary for us to see how then manifesto, yeah? We don't get now President Bill about 7-8 years in power, almost to the end of his term. Just to be cynical, about this time in 2016, you will get some groups then where they talk say, after you for President Kuruma, no after you Elena Salone.
Okay.
So the president get for account for now this will be say we achieve, whether he achieve or not. Now this and the thing is now that make we get with colleagues and within the the National Elections Watch, whether they observe elections, we get beyond the thing that they do around elections. The quality of elections it really matter because if you not deliver anything in you cannot rig elections here at the state of power. So all of them here they linked. Okay. Say if you don't promise something then you don't get her. They say no, I go tamper with the election now.
Now, Ms. Andrew, if you talk to common man, plenty people get a thought this and say, I'm not going for vote again because of some of them promises there. We parties or politicians don't say to them, but in reality, it not they happen. So, in this case, how citizens them for the access? Government when we don't make commitment and when it can have power.
So, you the citizen now you get problem because the thing way to correct we and make we go before. Now we APC tell APC supporters and tell APC say, hey, this thing here is not correct. Not also one little party wrong. Now we SLPP supporters and tell SLPP say, hey, this not what they expect to. So if there is no demand for accountability within parties, and what we do with excellence at pointing fingers, this condition are there so because now that party they are responsible, not to we.
If manifesto promise failed, now party for all accounts or the president in power?
It's both. Because the president now the lead the party, will constitution say you dey team up on a platform. Pass will get now a condition where they talk say independent they team up for president too. But the party nine platform it team up for win. And the party organized behind you, then the whole conferences, the whole conventions. The party manifesto, na you manifesto. You they just lead them. So that party they in credibility they on the line, just as the possible the leader.
So it is safe for say, if you not deliver a promise, the citizens then for say na APC fail we, na SLPP fail we, or na ANES fail or na Madabio fail we.
It's both. Because, I mean, I don't know how you can even separate the two, because President Bio, they lead SLPP, President Nkrumah, they lead APC. So, but the one they win in the APC, if things not they go well under APC, they're able to correct them. If the one they go na SLPP, if things not go well under SLPP, they're able to correct them. If you not correct them, that government they fail, why you for blame the leader no more? So we don't develop this whole attitude of sycophancy. So now that make up say, right now you get a crowded field of over 30 people that will contest election. All want for lead APC and lead SLPP. But if you look back, a lot of them they feel say, me own godfather na President Nkrumah, me own godfather na President Bio. And even that one, I don't know if you don't watch President Siaka Stevens, What Life Has Taught Me in Bukwe Right. The leaders they can regret. If you watch President Kaba in Bukwe Right coming from the brink, they talk say no, there are certain things if I get for rule back and then the rule so again. So they all know say they get limitations. So how you go there you want lead? You say no, now my aspiration there and that means say if that person they fail for get water, you say get for fail for get water. If you not give young people then jobs, you say against young people jobs, you will fail for do that. So we have this situation, for example, in fact, the most sorry thing now with youth, with both parties and they largely see youth as a vehicle for election, not as, because we talk about human capital at the heart of youth empowerment. So if you know they see youth, young people as citizens, you they see consistently you see young people just as voters or as people in the way that they give oxygen to the party election machinery, then it will be difficult. So last weekend, you see this group of artists that would pull this song. I don't know if you'll be listening.
Yeah, we are in Drizzy Lake.
Yeah, Drizzy Lake.
Yeah,
They talk
boy,
say,
yeah.
yes. They say now you get the change. Now you get the change. So and that change not mean say change your party. That means say change. Change party. Come on, APC go SLPP or come on SLPP go APC. Which they basically say you can be the change now your community and you can be the change now your party self.
Alright, this in recent times over the past year, waiting don't they happen at that if somebody in a political party which you mentioned say APC or SLPP for look, I mean, to themselves and try for correct something them tell you leader say, I mean, this was not the plan. In recent time, we don't see we are in, even if I mean the government they go on the wrong footing, but once now you party, people or politicians then still, I mean, they rally behind that person. Is it time for the politician them begin the look the leader them, whether you're a minister, executive, somebody for tell us say, pa, this not to the plan, this not to the promise for tell salon, women tell salon people.
Yes. Every leader forget an accountability mechanism. And for that, even when you run a company, even though that company is private, you get a board. So, in fact, the two we're missing after President Kaba, you hardly get now really a team of advisors. With all due respect, we get good advisors then, but a team of advisors with ministers in the afraid. Like under President Kaba, a minister in the afraid, the advisor then. Because that way you don't send a cabinet paper, where you don't go to the advisor. That advisor there, 70% of your opinion, now in the president they follow, we go to cabinet. So you begin to ask now, say, so for example, you can get Strasser King, Professor Strasser King, now the advice on infrastructure, now the advice on mining. You can get Andrew Kiley, now the advice on infrastructure. You been get Professor Ramadan Dumbuya, he be the advice on foreign relations. So you been get people because these are people the way they talk say, me I don't see all. Which I need for do no matter get to government. So if you have advisors then way you're not afraid self. That means that government not really get a board because that advisor then an advisory board. And I don't want to call another country, like for example, you get Trump land, because president not for the above institutions, president for acquiesce himself to the routines of institutions, then go make that. Now, so democracy they work. So now you see, say under President Kurman, we get SPU self, then SPU strategy and policy units, they begin for decline. Under President Bio, you get down. So you go begin to see. So you question. If you begin get one man rule in the democracy, with people and they say no, this person and I get for hire and fire. Anything no more we say, yes, answer. So you begin to get problems. You understand? That thing they want a campaign on. Nobody no go able to enter the room for advice and say, no, this thing I ought to be campaign on. It get problem. When you don't see, sometimes Dr. Spencer and one person will resign from government. But when you don't see people in the talk, say, me I resign because this one the way they it not work for me. So
I will get one post with me resign, but we don't know what team me resign for. We na Jamiu.
Yes, Jamiu back resign. Yes, yeah. So, but you inside in the West, you actually see say, no, this is why I will not follow with you stay for, and I did left.
Alright, continue for the with me inside the program in Nemna Andrew Lavalley, the Executive Director for Institute for Governance Reform IGR, as studio with a look inside Manifesto promise them of APC and SLPP with them make to Salone people.
The program Good Morning Salone they continue. I want to welcome we other studio guests. We now Thomas Dixon, a social commentator. Good morning and welcome to the program, Dixon.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, Dixon, we look at Manifesto promise them of the APC and SLPP. And we narrow down to the new direction, Manifesto, and also the agenda for prosperity. But we just look at them broadly, first of all. What does Manifesto mean in Salone politics, and how important Manifesto still is at the politics of Salone?
Thank you very much. Before we zero in on Sierra Leone, you get to understand the concept of Manifesto. Manifesto is something we come in the 1800, late 1800. And the most popular is Karl Marx, the Communist Manifesto. And then you have the British, when them adopt them fully, wherein Manifesto become part of their politics. And Manifesto drawn from several political, sociological, communication theories. So, for example, we have the social contract theory. We have the deliberative democratic theory. You get the what they call political communication theory. These and many more. You get the Marxist theory. Many more from what they call Manifesto today. In Sierra Leone context, Manifesto become prominent in 2000. The build-up to the 2007 election. Because we two been get between 2003 to 2007, that be a development document when at the PRSP1. But to fully get Manifesto in politics in the build-up to 2007, where you have the agenda for change and the SLPP had theirs. So former President Kuma been there for campaign on the agenda for change. And even for eventually get the mandate of the people and win. The agenda for change transform itself to a growth or development document after the election. And former President Kumayon promised now been for reconstruct the society through roads, through electricity supply. And then we get the agenda for prosperity. In 2012, we say we get for use economic diversification for bring prosperity to the people of Sierra Leone. And interestingly, in that agenda for prosperity, agriculture was one of the priority areas. Then President Bio and the APC, they also campaigned on Manifesto. President Bio came with a new direction manifesto, where he also make lots of promises. In the manifesto, new direction manifesto, be focused on transformation and people-centered development, wherein he use human capital development as a key for driving campaign. Eventually, President Bio win the election. This new direction manifesto transform into a development document, and then we don't get now within them call the People's Manifesto. When are the big game changer. It is called the People Manifesto. We built on the gains of the New Direction Manifesto, and then propose some things that the president could do. Also, it is also people-centered, focusing this time around on agriculture, that President Bio go feed Salone, and youth employment that will provide 500,000 jobs for the people of Sierra Leone. So, in get 5 key priority areas when I made them call on the big 5 game changers. This manifesto don't transform into the medium-term development plan of government. So the politics of manifesto, actually, when you look at the Constitution, Section 5, it says sovereignty belongs to the people of Sierra Leone. It means in the process of election, the politicians, and they can solicit the support of the people. Then they come with lots of promises. I want to do this. So these promises they can put on a document. If we the people and buy them, then that is where the social contract of Thomas Hobbes come into play. And in Section 11 of this same Constitution, we the media, we have to monitor this contract. Where they don't elect 10 people there, the media, civil society in a whole, for point out who side government no who say waiting government may promise we not deliver. Or na so they mean say then they do, but then do differently. So not for just come and begin because I see a lot of people they praising, oh, we have done this. No. Our role is to highlight the key flaws and make it available to government. So government say go see say, this now been promised. The press don't begin the watch. So the issue of resignation in politics following manifesto is prominent now. The British parliamentary system. We are within their own party. If una own manifesto promise, na so, A, B, and C, and you they go do D, F. You cabinet force, they revolt against you. That's what happens with Theresa May, Liz Truss. That's what's happened with the recent Prime Minister will resign. And your cabinet force revolt and say, no, this is not all you be saying. Now, the reality now in this, because they have data, statistics, and figures. This is the reality, but this is not what you say. So they begin to say a huge hemorrhage of resignation. People in the commot, people in the cabinet, and your party force are in the whole way accountable. After that, you can look. So the Prime Minister self can look, say, no, I don't get the trust of my party. So I resign. So, but in we own case, we have a dual system. We have a presidential parliamentary because they mark you in the constitution. The president is a member of parliament. In fact, the number 1 man of parliament. Right. So we have a dual system. We are in political theories. Then we say, then get the concept where then we say checks and balances. We also have some form of fusion of power. So presidents they exercise in implementing the development plan, they exercise executive discretion. But in we own case, we don't misuse the word discretion. Right. Most times with discretion, people like to say, now the discretion of social institution, of social person. But anybody where they exercise discretion, if you exercise discretion, particularly in public office, in the interest of the office and in the interest of the people.
Okay. Now Dixie, we can look at specifics. But again, from President Kuma in term to now, plenty people believe, say, waiting Kindena the manifestos and waiting can happen at the ground, not two different things. How you think say citizens them for begin they assess some of the commitments then we politicians then they make during the campaign?
First of all, we get for make and clear and say manifesto promises them can be so elongated and so long. Get long manifesto promises and impossible for them, and some are very ambitious. So, for example, if one politician can't tell me, I say, can't tell me, I say, I pay salary every 2 weeks. As a rational Sierra Leonean, I know that is impossible. We will not get that kind of economic power. You understand? So, from the promises where the politician in the make, you go begin to say, this is not possible. Or if it's possible, the chances are very slim. Or somebody can say they can make flying car in Freetown. Freetown no get electricity. How this is possible? So from a rational point, because most times we just the support, we get waiting not just in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, we get this ethno-regional support.
Because this you think say manifesto they shape the voting pattern at all?
So now I make most time the politician and they get away with it. Because we support the Sierra Leone based on we ethnic group and we region. Not just Sierra Leone, most parts in Africa. So we know they pay attention, keen attention, and the politician they get out, they like it this way. They like it so. Because then they know in terms of accountability, because the whole essence of manifesto, now for the citizens, the all them politicians are accountable. So, but if the politician knows say not to manifesto make a win, or if manifesto make a win, it's like a 2%, 3%. And they rely on ethno-regional support. So that is why, for example, if a politician fails, you go see ethnic group or region, they galvanize and support her, despite it.
So, because if you look at voters over the years, most time the rallies then can flow past manifesto launch. So people more interested in the rallies than in the political or in the manifesto promises.
Well, the manifesto launch themselves most times are elitist.
And do you think?
Yeah, wait, I'm coming. I'll answer your question. Most times, for example, if they want to launch a manifesto, you will see them say, we're going to Bintu Mani, or we're going to Radisson Blue. So it's meant for the few elites in the society for go listen to this manifesto promise. Then the next way they can do for call a press conference and explain this to the press. The press cascade and down. So there is not much for saying they go launch manifesto, invite the people there. No. You go just they talk about this manifesto, they go campaign. Why reaching a Kenema talk about her? Why reaching a McKinney talk about her? Small. So it's an elitist stuff. I think that is one of the criticism of manifesto. It's too elitist in real context. So that mean when they sell plazas, you know we expect them for left in plazas, which side they get in they support you for go follow a manifesto.
And with all this, you think we still need manifesto for change the direction of political promises?
We need manifesto because it make you become focused. It give you a sense of direction of how to govern the people. But as I say, sometimes the manifestos then can be so ambitious that you ask them yourself we can write the manifesto, no say some of the promises they make are not possible. So some promises we then go make it possible. But looking at the country economy, and then if we come talk about manifesto, you get one way important funding mechanism. In case you got Kenya power, how you fund that? So in Sierra Leone context, it's mixed funding, government, and then we get huge support, budgetary support from international partners.
Dixie, you don't see
of late now we get some form of PPP arrangement to support some major development.
You don't see reality in their manifestos there.
Yes,
in paper and waiting there upon a ground.
Yes. We've seen few realities. As I say, it's difficult all over the world for a politician achieve in 4 years for achieve all a manifesto promises. But there are few we don't see where them they achieve.
Now, you talk about funding mechanism. I could remember when the president been the campaign, that's President Bio, when they asked about how we fund the free quality education, I say by blocking the leakages. You think certain leakages they don't block for fund the education?
Well, first, we must not say about 21% of the budget they go towards education, which is good. Whether actually that money they, because if you go at the ministry itself, you ask, you do some investigation, you go no say actually the 21% or they drop. But the fact say in our budget say 21% they go, is something that it's laudable.
Is that from the leakages?
Well, maybe it's from the leakages, or maybe government don't increase government revenue. They still increase. But when you look, the leakages are still there. We all know recently what happened at NRE. We are in some monies we are missing. So revenue generation are the major way government to take for finance some of them projects there. So if we see them money then they miss, you can't see leakages not there. In fact, somebody go say the leakages now, they don't come off from leakages now, Nasabagota. So some of these things are still existing. However, we must praise the government for budgeting 21%. At least if the 21% no comes, you get 15, 16, 18%. Okay. Whether they good for the free education, because when most of we they contend the quality aspect of the free education.
All right, Dixon, before we take break and come over to Andrew, at this moment, you think, say, government for the published report on the implementation of the promises that we didn't keep put on the manifesto?
Yeah, well, I think, say, that should be the case, especially the one that they do PR for government. Then for always they talk about within them. They see few they do one, they see the minister now, the guy in our state house, Mike Bayer, will say what you may. But they come out and talk within and don't achieve. They see then they do one. But government for always they come, not just for talk or for show, but for show evidence, for say this is what we promise and this is what we delivered. Then they can give hope to voters. You understand? So I can remember in the 3 years of the agenda for change celebration, I was part of the press conference, and interestingly, Alpha Khan now was the spokesperson of the government then. And then one of the questions we asked now that how they go it, then come with documents, show we documented this. Look, this is the manifesto promise. This is what we've achieved. So the manifesto promise can be in a set of exam like a marking scheme. So what you achieve, now in the exam we sit. So if I get the marking scheme, and I see say waiting in the marking scheme, now you achieve, you can get your mark. You understand?
Okay. Dixon, we come back to you and Andrew Lavalley and look at specifics them inside the manifesto promise here. We go start with youth employment because throughout the manifesto promise them youth employment, agriculture, the economy, they na the manifestos them how them able to achieve then promises here. So between the different manifestos that they look at now, we next point of discussion. The program na Good Morning Salone, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll go for this break. We'll continue the program Good Morning Salone.
Bloomberg digital banking don't come for we.
I said so. You look stressed so.
Nah, bank are the one go so.
Me sister, go digital.
Digital?
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital Banking. Just tap, click, swipe and send money, receive money, check your balance, pay your bills and get quick loans before Jacko cuts your eye.
But Abu left fly.
Well, bring your phone.
Not so easy and quick.
Yes, with Bloomberg Digital, you can bank with freedom anytime na the world. Your money is safe and secure. Also, you can do business and transfer money instantly by your currency across Africa. Quick one with Colats.
Wow! As from today, call me Aisatu Bloomberg Digital. I dey go tell all me party them for join Bloomberg Digital Banking.
Go ahead and download our digital banking app from Google Play Store and Apple Store, or visit any of our branches for further details. For no more, you can visit our website, bloombankafrica.com. Bloombank Africa. Let's make it happen.
Tell me what's in the stop nonsense.
You dey look look for side for keep you money and for make you business grow?
Well, now the term this so for keeping money with any community bank or financial services association, which then they call FSA, with the all side na salon, because then a good party with good condition, way easy for the ordinary man.
They go guide you find one, but how for manage you money for change your life and the people them and your community. Remember say when you keep your money in a bank, where they near you not just they keep money for bye, but you they help your community for go before.
So waiting you the wait, you be businessman or farmer, petit together, so you art person, teacher or anybody keep your money in any community bank or FSA where they near you and see how your life go better.
Tell me what in the stop nonsense. Now money they stop nonsense.
Cheese. Famous.
Local Commercial Bank now acquire UTB. Yes, the bank where we all know as UTB go now gets the name Local Commercial Bank. Then they on transition, we mean say you don't need for worry about anything. Local Commercial Bank wants to make all customers we been there with UTB know say all deposits on their money safe. And the same people then where we they work na UTB, now the same people then you go meet na the bank where you go for the transaction. And the bank na still Salone Bank because not a foreign bank acquire. And the Bank of Salone, they be for make sure say the transition work fine one for all man. Yes, all deposits on the money safe. And the bank still strong. Same face, same people, same Salone Bank. RC Bank, the bank of choice.
The program Good Morning Salone, they continue inside the program. We take another material outside. Some people where they do business and what a kid is concerned, but the ports where they show, where they say keep delay them business at the ports. Then people are raised this concern for sake of the challenge where they think they get at the ports. For one, this may be joining Musa Kamara.
The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development report, where look the issue them where the Salone Port Authority gets, say inadequate infrastructure, where mean say space and other facility them where no they na the port, na the reason them where they embark their operation. This concern na thing where plenty Salone people they experience now because the situation for pool container comot na Wataki for plenty don't go out of hand.
Well, in terms of the congestion, this is not a thing for talk. The sufferiness is too much. The other end, they suffer so much within the line. Come on, go offload now. Hastings, you come on Hastings, whether you get container pan tap or you be flat bell. For let you try, say you reach in Wataki. You they take up to 24 days. Some man go take a week within that. Coming to the Zakon area when our other drivers and they, some driver they take a complete 1 week for they able to check, for they able to reach within the gate, for they able to come offload. Likewise, you know they call flat bell are the same problem you only get.
Abubakar Kamara, Public Relations Officer, Port Drivers Association, the 2025 World Bank Container Index CPPI survey ranked the Freeton port 268 in the world out of the over 400 ports them where they rank. And this survey look at area them like turnaround time, cargo handling, port operation, and other one them, and say the Freeton ports need improvement. Now then Sierra as Salone get one of the highest congestion index of 12.33 days as median time, where ship them they take na water before they able pack and offload and later pay high charges. But you go wonder wetin happen with the facility for motorcar and container them. Now the key.
Every key way they think of the world, get parking space when they put for vehicles and where they have for there you come. The rest, likewise, the canteen and kinder in inside the able to where come up from there you pack, you able to go take food where they eat. But since then we don't get them again. No space no inside the key for where we able pack. Actually, every side don't congest. And they affect we take out to families and because what happen as a driver you don't have to for the rest of the week you never see family. Even if you come to the Sundays away if you say for see family they engage for meet up the Monday. When you were able to reach When you eat your family, you don't come out Saturday. Who say they go from they sleep? You think they go park vehicle for meet up the sun? You know they even get time with family. No way, no day. Some of let me say some of the driver them family no know they again picky and not sabi them. They day and night.
The Saloon Clearing and Forwarding Regulation 2015 make opportunity for the Saloon Custom Brokers Union. We go there for help make sure say all the custom operator them and then client them able for go according to principle of NRA. But them broker think say the system na the port they collapse now. We go cost Saloon plenty couple Mohammed Salia now president Saloon Custom Brokers Union.
I will tell you say the port will almost collapse one day. Collapse in a sense, it will take days and we don't witness that situation in a day. Wherein it will take days, we will not able to load a single container. And if it take a day, you not load a single container, it means also you also deprive government of a revenue. So it is slow government revenue generation as well. So we don't go close to this situation. We are almost there.
Not to the broker the normal gets them kind concern ya, the Saloon Importers Association, when a group where they for represent local business owner them for talk about price, trade policy them self don't get this concern and think say the main reason for this na administration and structure problem. Rashid Conte na Secretary General for the Saloon Importers Association.
For let you get the container, say for go let and go load your container can take you hours and 10 days before you're able to go load a container, and then you go through the clearing process itself. Would don't become so laborious, so difficult, so painstaking for let you go through the process itself.
Rashid Conte say it take 14 days for pull in container na Wataki and say because the system no the work proper one, the document way for show we say container day and when it go land we na the manifest knocking come out sometime them so tell the container don't land. But according to the Finance Act of 2026, this not for be so.
Now sometimes the container can reach here so 3-4 days before the manifest come out. So how you can start your clearing process when you not even know say you container there. Then when the container come, you go now the shipping agent then go tell you say system they don't. For 3-4 days system can they don't. Before in fact you get your documents for you begin to clear. And then the clearing process itself can take as short as 10 days and as long as 20 days.
Saloon Port and Harbour Authority, Bolori, Shipping Line, Custom, and other body them. Now one way finger don't they point to as body them we responsible for waiting the happen now Wataki as landlord we host them body radio democracy for almost 1 month now. Don't they try forget from Saloon Port and Harbour Authority, but not been get pausing for talk to. But inside one interview at Truth Media, the Director General Saloon Port and Harbour Authority Yakuba Bio agree say the port choke because of the reason
And then because of the increase in the volume, you understand, that's such the don't create this congestion on the ports. So not only for say now blame game, now one part the biggest thing that they don't cause this problem on the port.
Rashid Conte believes say the choke where the port choke, not the container the normal where they come for Saloon.
The congestion is made because a lot of transshipment container for Conakry they pass through Sierra Leone. You get a limited ports. We'll go take law say if it's 300 container on daily basis, which is about right. So if you begin to bring can 3 times that quantity, of course you face the congestion. And also let we accept the location of the ports. The port then at the city in Wataki. And Wataki is a very congested area. The all-round Wataki is a place for live. Now think about it. If you get 300 containers, the queue for go Wataki, you they kill the whole port area. And that is exactly what is happening.
Waiting at the impact of this congestion now Wataki get on Saloon economy and the living condition of Saloon people. Radio Democracy go continue for look inside this issue. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Musa Kamara, the reports.
Well, that's not report where Musa Kamara puts together. Usai some people where they do business now Wataki don't raise concern, but the port where they say it choke and this the delay them business and same way so don't be big challenge for them. The program na Good Morning Salone where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM and where they bring the program to you this Monday morning. Minim Usman Kamara
and Musa Kamara na minim. The program Good Morning Salone they continue. We still get studio guests them Andrew Lavalley from IGR, and also we get Thomas Dixon, a social commentator na the program Good Morning Salone. Andrew Lavalley, we dey look at manifesto promise them. If you just dey join we, Andrew Lavalley look at the manifestos. One thing we don't cut across all the manifesto promise here, na youth employment and human capital development. You look at new agenda for change, agenda for prosperity. You look at the new direction. You look at the 5 big changes. But look at youth employment. How you think say manifesto promises them or politicians then don't able for solve this issue over the past year?
Thank you very much. Thomas been the talk about manifestos being elitist, and indeed, it's very elitist. But I think, you know what's make it elitist? Now we would keep the conversation at the level of elite. And the more you talk about conferences, that, you know, they actually come down to the people then. So, if the manifesto say, now what I want, now what I say they provide, you don't provide our water. Now you know, say with the track manifestos, then through, we actually begin for track and through the biometer. In 2018. And one of the things we will decide from the lessons that we don't get, we say, we know the track processes there again, with low track results, because the results people in the see. You be say the count water, you don't get them. You say you count de-employment, you don't get them. And with the use data for make sure say we measure that change day. Why this important, Musa? Why this important? It's important because if people are not able to what they call catalytic information, that information will go make it they choke you. You know what will happen? Then go na the default, now just tribe them with the And I know one for believe say the people in Abo and McKinney, they know how it's in the better them. Then they act on the information we then get. And too often the information we even we as media and civil society, all the care go to them, it's so abstract. So I'm glad the way you talk about youth employment. In fact, now one area down there, you talk about agriculture, you talk about energy. So you find for we begin to talk about light. Not forget about the textbook. Employment work. This party say it a couch work. Well, if you look the manifesto, the 2012 agenda for prosperity, it talks say the A4P strategy is saying for encourage all economic actors for letting them provide adequate remunerative employment opportunities than a job where they pay well for all who are willing to work, including vulnerable groups, providing working conditions, and the activity they talk saying for in promote investment in small and large scale businesses and agriculture, because agriculture is the biggest employer, and for create employment at all levels, be it public, private sector, economy, then they do skills development. If you're not APC, before they come to SLPP, look back at this. Was this achieved? Not to me, they decide on, if I talk, say, no, let me talk, say, the cow jobs. Was this achieved? When you fast forward now, and in fact, the manifesto prescription on jobs is more clear, it become more clearer inside the big 5 game changers. Who side and talk say 500,000 jobs, now they cow it, largely focusing on youth. And 350 of those jobs, they come up from the private sector. 150,000, they come up from the public sector. So one of the things we track that result. The World Bank report, they talk, say, Salone, they just generate 41,000 jobs per year. We know you need to get 500,000 jobs. So in fact, all the track them, we say it's minimal progress. Because if you want to get 500,000 jobs, you need for the generate like then 75,000 jobs. Not for say jobs they're not there, but the jobs then within the A they're not enough for youth, and B they make government fulfilling targets. So you see say there is manifesto promise for under APC to 2012 for employment, but it's largely in rhetoric. So if you look at the new direction, it's concrete. Talks in 500,000. It actually put number to it. So, and me, they really encourage political parties where you want to develop manifestos next time, because then we will critique. We'll do biometer 1 until we be the talk. So we get 40 promises with vague, unable measure yourself. So now, and 536 promises And we self, at that time, we self be the land for track manifesto promises. We be able to look at processes. I be say they hold this conference. I be say they hold this. We realize, say, that is not what you need to track. Okay. You just need for track, say, this person I be say they get cop. Whether you make law now, you don't make law. Whether you make conference or you don't make conference, so did that person bring the cop? And you know why this is important? And what in manifestos we normally do, manifestos not just a strategy where political parties and they come with what say, if we do X, Y, Z, we'll be able to advance ourselves. So in fact, and that makes some people and talk say, me, I they focus on agriculture. No, me they focus on roads. Because roads is catalytic enough, or agriculture catalytic enough. If we achieve and we'll get employment, we'll address water conditions.
Okay.
But if I follow no say, those conditions like water, like this, light, they know they go away. They regime after regime, they are permanent. So when you do manifesto, you will just say, out of these many problems, I believe say if we take these 10, then big enough for let them not get knock-on effects on all of them, and then they just complete this. We talk about agriculture. Agriculture as an engine, not only for economic growth, but they create jobs. Where you watch Kailan, I know people where then they educate them, picking them, they send them picking them abroad. So they listen to me, when are farmers then? Okay. So I know like most of the assets will get in London, Salone get in London, now SLPP. So if you make a strategy, say, Lord, focus on agriculture, you go increase household incomes, and you go let people pay for their picking their education without, if you count free quality education, and let them afford the health without not count free health care. Okay. So manifesto for me, now a political strategy waiting for car with, but the problems they remain the same over time.
All right, we'll come back to you. We'll just take a short commercial. When we'll look at some of the work that we government say they don't give, who side the work they are there? Because now the question where the layman can they ask say if they don't create jobs for youths them, who side the work they are there? Let's take commercial. We will continue the program. Good Morning Salone.
Cecil, do you know any shop usa I go able get quality laptop or desktop computer for buy? When I go give me wahala like the last one?
Aisha, you see this Dell computer na me hand? It don't pass 8 years from where I begin user. It no one day give me problem. Na Palestino International in shop, na 5 and 6 Gloucester Street, na they a buyer. Not to copyright Palestino they sell, na original. You see this me plasma TV, this Samsung home theater, me standing fan and mobile phone. Every day when you see them, it's like a new one. They don't pass 8 years na me hand. Palestino don't open Palestino International Computer Shop na 3 Bojon Street Bow. Also you they get all kind computer for buy. For more, just call 076 56 5432 077805898. Palestino International in Computer Shop. All team day for you.
Teams, one champion, one glory. The 2026 World Cup is here. Call 777 now or dial *777# for play and win with AfriCell. Yes, if you're not a football fan, this time you turn for win plenty amazing prizes. You can win AfriMoney, Samsung A06 smartphones, World Cup team jerseys, and plenty more inside the World Cup season with AfriCell. Call 777 or dial *777# and win with AfriCell inside the promo. Or buy and activate a brand new AfriCell SIM card and you will get one chance for take part inside the AfriCell 2026 World Cup draw. This will cost you just $3 and AfriCell will send them back for you for use as on the talk time before 12 midnight. Use your Afri money for double your chances for win inside the AfriCell World Cup promotion. The live draw will come up after the first match every day on AYB TV, Afri TV on channel 23, AfriCell Sierra Leone Facebook page, and also live on Afri Radio. Link up with other major radio stations across the country. Call 777 or dial *777 hash for win inside the World Cup promo with AfriCell. For more information, call 111. Terms and conditions apply.
Salone, they continue quickly with the take with four set of messages. This one say for Macte, say free quality education was part of President Bill's manifesto over the years. The quality is still low. Teachers sabotage, overcrowding classes, poor exam results. Enrollment has jumped from 1.5 to 2.3 for kids.
This one from Hassan Lofty from a Facebook page. He say manifestos in Sierra Leone does not work with reality on ground. We talk plenty, but little is practically seen.
This one from Solomon Michael Kolkai say there is no more leakage but thiefage in the system.
We continue for a look at small issues. This one say he say there is no more leakages. Okay, say good morning 98.1. He say I like the topic of discussions. Such program can raise citizens' awareness about governance system.
This one from Jusu say Mr. Andrew Lavalley is right. Government that failed should go through some amount of punishment as well. If we the people do what the government wants, the government should also do what the people want. Our bias, commitment to political parties is what's destroying the country.
Joseph Josiah on our Facebook page, he say even with privatization our problems cannot still be solved. That's now a story on the ports.
This one say Salone deforce problem they add every day.
More messages them more around the send on with 0779819181. Also now we Facebook page and we different social media handle them. This one say from Amadou Sisi, Sierra Leone will begin to change when we say the truth to ourselves. Okay.
This one from Aliko Ben Kuma says SLPP government have achieved more than any other government in all areas of development.
More messages there. The program. This one from Tijan M. Kaikai. They say the government of the country has done something fulfilling in its own manifesto, but has woefully failed in the areas of electricity because blackout is endemic, and the sector of education is a hell because teachers and school teachers are yet to ensure the things called free quality education because teachers are not paid, and some have worked throughout in the many years without PIN codes.
And this other one from Bakar Mohammed is the issue of energy, health, agriculture, employment. These words are all in APC and SLPP manifestos, but no development.
From Usfred Kamara on our Facebook page, a political platform promises the resurrection of social needs, but government requires navigating the midday heat. The gap between pre-election promises and actual governance system stems mostly from information vacuums such as full access to treasury data. Instead, upon entering government, they frequently claim to discover structural deficits such as black hole. Such shifting narratives force fiscal policies shifting to undisciplined fiscal rules. Over-optimistic growth assumptions are used as rhetorical statements. When growth underperforms, government faced an immediate choice of increased borrowing and tax raised. Another Moses Sierra Leone is yearning for.
The last one I go take this one from Solomon Sundu. He say I'm advocating for Sierra Leone to have one national development plan for the betterment of Mama Salone, from Solomon Sundu.
Okay, from their message here, so we did come to we studio guest them, but a quick one from Michael Monrovia. He said, good morning 98.1. We have gone through so many governments with systemic failure on their election manifesto, such as I am advising PPRC and governments that every political parties, neither major or minor parties manifesto should pass through parliament to be gazetted before going into every election. And if a political parties come to governance and failed on their promises, which was laid down in parliament, then the citizen now have rights to call parliament's attention or possible impeachment. From the messages here, so we come to Dixon for respond, and we join Andrew Lavalley.
People, they call for some drastic measures in manifesto failures or promises that people omit. They try for think in which jurisdiction that they happen. So the people get power, like in other parts of the world, people can pass votes of no confidence in them leadership. They can get a vote of no confidence in the leadership. In other parts of the world, like in America, most times they can get midterm elections for review some of the performances of the system. So we not get in a situation. Maybe we go say, okay, let we begin for bring some midterm election we are in. We go. The people actually go show then the grievance in the ballot box. I think we've been get them with the local council election. We are in the local council election. We get them a year or two before the election, but the then president, former president Kuma, being tried for harmonize them because it was a way of speaking. If when we get election for local councillors and mayor, way the people and they speak, we get surprises them here and there. People go say, McKinney and the president is strong good. We get 2 or 3 areas where people they should dissent. I can remember there was an election in Fube, just 2 years when President Kuma came, a local council election. It shows people at Fube voted for the SLPP because they're not being glad with the system then. So I think some of those are some of the measures. But I know about suicide and care manifesto, even the government development documents are not taken to parliament for ratification because they just remain development documents where government go follow. But maybe these are measures where we can think about and try to see if we can able to adopt them. But the messages and the shows say people are really frustrated about manifesto promises or political promises not being delivered. Politician, that is why people just paint the brush on all politicians. And a politician, they are just liars. They will not deliver. So, but as I say, it's impossible to deliver all manifesto promises. But if you get priority areas and you make effort for deliver them, then we can say actually you don't try.
All right. In the implementation of manifesto, you think Parliament gets role for play in this?
Well, Parliament gets role for play, particularly the opposition party in Parliament, for highlight some of those manifesto failures. I can remember also between 2007 and 2012, the SLPP, when they get regular press conference. We are in John Opunjo Benjamin. I don't we get most of the news them. And some of them are based on facts and data. I think he will get a team as chairman of the SLPP then. We are in the look at the manifesto promises and look at who side government don't fail for real and put out, call a press conference, talk about them, and present documents to the journalists then. So that's the way of actually saying the opposition, they try for track, because the opposition, they are also part of governance. But they should put government on their toes. But of late we see APC begin to but we not see sustainability. So in parliament also the opposition can stand and say, no, this is not a promise, but we'll not see them. Or as I say also, we as press, media people, we get fundamental role. Now we for monitor, outside government not fail. I can understand the whole idea of perception. But people in perception not get for make you feel for practice your craft. Okay. I for do. So if as a journalist you say government don't make these promises, but they're not able to deliver, you therefore actually this is as at yesterday in the 3 years of the People's Manifesto. It's our duty as journalists and people to look at whether indeed this People's Manifesto actually don't deliver, particularly on the 500,000 jobs where the president promised.
We'll come back to you, Dixon. We'll look at if actually the new manifesto, the manifesto of the SLPP don't deliver as to within them being promised. I can't undo Lavalley respond to messages them inside the program.
Thank you very much. So I like the comment of people talk about joint development plan. I think the joint development plan Salone need them because we SLPP in our opposition. The APC manifesto, the APC development plan, really I don't call it development plan. They see and say this now APC. They're not they see and say this is really about Sierra Leone. Equally, APC they see like new direction, then they see like B5 game changers. This is about SLPP. In fact, I even make we the track the campaign promise. We just say no, not even call them biometer again. Not being they call them the national development plan. So that way they talk about water na Makeni. Under SLPP, let people see and say it's about water for Makeni. It's not the water. If any water will get color, now water they get problem. So I think say a fine. But if we get a joint development plan, I wish if Parliament is able to legislate that one day, where you could get in that situation, we say somebody they say no, we need 12,000 kilometers of road in the next 15 years. Any party with the kind of power you're obligated for make 4,000 kilometers. So those are ideas and let them party them own them. Every constituency for really get school and at this for be the level. So let the party then agree on how do we develop with them. But I don't go on for Sidonia and people and feel say Salone not improve. Whilst we get with a record failure in many areas under both parties, if I law see back say we record successes under both parties. And in fact, for them, we know, for example, there are areas where, if you look like under President Nkrumah in term, in complete term, and you look at President Bio, like almost, you don't spend 8 years now. You see, for example, managing the environment, for example. Salone been there 152 under President Nkrumah. So now it's 180 out of 182 countries. That means that on environment, it's really bad. Let me finish. It's really bad now. If you come to infrastructure, there could be debates, but my gut feeling, I don't get data, but my gut feeling, they tell me, say, you get more roads under APC than now. If you come to drugs, the issue of drugs, you can get drugs under APC, you get drugs now. But you see, we look at hospitalization of youths, hospitalization figures, it actually mount by 13 times, 1,300%. Between 2023 to 2025. You come to mines and minerals. If you look at the returns which Salone gets under mines and minerals, it was around 16 or so percent. Now it's up over less than 6%. The revenue way as a percentage of national revenue. But Bioback gets in strength. If you look at maternal mortality figures, the growth in health, the thing the way you don't, the results where they show, maternal infant mortality, education. There's quite a lot of results. Yes, we can complain about quality, but we know it's tourism. Tourism, we measure tourism by international arrivals. So if international arrivals improve from 60,000 to something like 150,000 annually, I think Sedan is worthy of special notice. Foreign affairs, you see, say we don't change, we move with diplomatic footprints from about 22 countries to about 42 countries. Even though, yes, we get challenges. So the same we can say for agriculture. I mean, there was 800,000 metric tons of rice in Sierra Leone they produced. Now it's 1.44 million metric tons of rice. So, but you get sided with the all too they fail. Like for example, fighting corruption, a whole issue of inclusivity. With this party then a power, this body talk say no, na for this group. With other party then a power. So if finally we as a country. See, where do we celebrate and where are we going wrong?
And Lavalley will come back. We look at specifics. The program Good Morning Salone they continue. We go on the streets of Salone and we reporters them, Sonia Bell and Al Hassan Bangura, talk to Salone people as to what in them make up of manifesto promises them and how government don't deliver them.
The SLPP promise for say when they win the election through the manifesto them the talk say they give light. They will make sure for say constant light within the country. Then they be talk say free quality education. The light system and the country up to now self e never stable because even the capital city itself the light not stable. The light go calm today, tomorrow e no go calm. Like light go dey the other area they no go get light. Even the free quality education sef wey dey talk about in get some scramble there. They talk say everything they go supply books, pen, pencil and other items there wey school pikin dem go use. But na just the starting of the program. As time dey go on, everything stop.
The one no dey done, no dey done now. Not all thing that they say that they can make, no they make up. The ABC they look better small because they do like that 70% by the manifesto. Why is that then 40%? Now they do they mix up. I never back do one major when free education, but this free education I know all what to that way according to.
You know, say now the quality than the politician they able to fool the people. Tell them say, hey, me why can't they do this? Why can't they do this? Boy, them can always when they see them in media, just talk saying this and this. But when they see them physically, the action and the social voice say they do this.
APC na party wey loyal to im supporter dem from the grassroots take up, while the SLPP as dem take power dem don forget about the grassroots. Na diaspora and dem begin ask for PhD, double masters, this thing and that. Dem don forget the time when dem need power. The ordinary people dem dey go down the streets, dem dey wear party polo, dem dey suffer, dem dey wear waka waka. Automatically when dem hold that 8 days over, I don't know, sentiment don come inside. They all get the wrong side of it, and they all dey see one side. But who said they get edge over themselves? APC always dey give a return to their supporters. No matter the level where you dey land, you no land, and she sacrifice for the party, then they find space for you. Maybe I dey talk to you, me na one member na the Sierra Leone People's Party. But I just tire and I don't suspend my vote. Not to me now, down to me picking. I decided maybe I tell them this story. I vote 2000, I vote 2007, I vote 2012, 2018, and 2023. No success. So I feel they not even get right again for vote for anybody.
The first 10 SLPP and the now SLPP are two different SLPP. Pakaba SLPP give calls for make people vote for SLPP back. But this SLPP will cancel, not to SLPP. This one here, then call them soldier team, they call them Iron Bros. Particularly this SLPP will cancel is disappointed to the fans of this country. And this SLPP will do so. It disappoints the citizens of this country. And this SLPP will do so is certify the diasporas than the citizens of this country. President Bio in government this year, the make 7 to 8 years. 40% of the government are diaspora certified with the government. The cities of this country, they failed them. In terms of economical crisis, they failed this country. Price problem, they failed this country. In being tell we say 200,000 for buy one bag rice, it costs you. What you been to take for buy one bag rice today? What you take for buy 3 bag rice now? We use for buy 1 bag rice today.
I think say from the promises the way Anes by Kuruma Bigi, one of the one we will be able to see a little now way it talk about light. We will foresee something like that. We happen will be very much positive. And coming to 2012 when our agenda for prosperity, it not be end up good actually. I could say the 2007 be better. Now we come to the regime of President Bio from 2018. I think in Manifesto have been free quality education. We see a little of but we later realize quality education, they go that way 20 people be they expect. Also coming to this in last 2023, say fit salon, but people really they suffer. We not see anything pertaining to what he say in a manifesto. I can say the APC better a little, a better past the SLPP.
In 2007, former President Anes by Kuruma, a couch agenda we get about 5 pillars. We talk about 1. It talk about education, it infrastructure, it energy, agriculture. These are the agendas and the way we it been put na the table say it go implement where it become president. We see the reality now. Infrastructure, if we top most of good roads now in this country, now the past administration and then do them for we. Education, then do them bits, not 100%, but we see beaucoup improvement in education, attitudinal and behavioral change will be also come with for make we at least we able to change with behaviors them. It do a lot. We dey see some changes at that time. It dey see some man now then turn in the way be the worker and not be the eat plastic again now grown. All of them then they do for make at least the country move. Coming to the current president, when our President Mada Bio SLPP government, then talk about things away we not see in reality. Most of the things then they are shelves when a paperwork. We not see the implementation of them. For example, them promise free quality education. Of course, me and you two then at this country, we know how the education on the. Believe you me, the worst way just don't pass. You not get anything for talk about. Most of them are money. You go na education. These could pick it and universities. If you not get money, you not go able to pass. All about then a bribe, money. So the education don't go backward to how the level way the past regime or past government be left from. So now if we talk about free quality education, we not see. Now and then they talk about Feed Sierra Leone. According to the debate where they may get Bintumani, the current president, he tell we say the people of Sierra Leone are tired of buying a bag of rice at 200 euros. Now the rest way income now, the rest don't go up to 1,300,000. Now it come up 700,000 for a bag of rice. So I don't know how then they feel Sierra Leone. They don't take the project of Tumabum from where they implement an office 1 cup rice don't commodity. So then they will not get nothing for talk about the Feed Sierra Leone. People are hungry at this time as we speak.
Well, that's now the view of some saloon people on Manifesto promise them of APC and the SLPP. We'll go for this short music break. We'll continue the program.
Hey God, where you would they die? Blackout, so can Mori, now they want let we die inside we own country, we don't own country. Look where we them on the buy, who's there we go gently. Under this pump scheme and then just they wondering for more on a kinds and I all see non capside, but before salon capside, a big side then go capside, especially the way I wait see on this switch here. And they make with the money with the agua for we belly, but it's part too selfish, they could have they selfish. Now the people in on town with this rotten government. Able, look where the country dark, if not the street like themselves, me no put on him, and the salary themselves, me no heads up. So at least I'm going to buy a bad tiger, pay us get keep the balance change because look how much now they pay soldier man back. Look how much now they pay policeman. But still, Papa no they make no comments. But I all this don't make my like we don't so man. Let them not take the power just so they go give the other man. Who's man? The other big guy man. The other selfish man. Now we go put sour. Now we go put sour. Now we go put sour. We go come cool with this yagba. Now we go put sour.
And dry eye crew would have go put now bar. I want to ask me studio guys then quick 30 seconds before go to walkabout.
Well, that will depend on the people of Sierra Leone and what will the delegates of both political parties will give to us.
And we'll have a quick one before go walkabout.
The person will go rule here better than President Bio, President Kuruma, and President Kabana in for put.
We'll go for walkabouts and we'll continue the program. Good Morning Salone.
Another morning again, from where work Monday we resign. Na CFF Council up till now, Finance Ministry no pay the aid. I don't know if na wey the people dem na CPA party dem dey or wetin. Na im that me good friend dey tell me say from where they resign na 2 years this Ministry of Copper no give them money yet. Nati, you sef for don't know mine. If na people there wey mean dey na PPSL party, they no dey waste time, but when na CPA party na im make so 2 years. So do your Ministry of Copper no try pay them people there. Then sef get family mine. Ati, Bank of Echo. I don't get you some letter, oh, the GM manager. They say you any 2 weeks you dey ask staff them. Na Bank of Echo for let them resign. If you find out say they not there with you, mine. Nati, you see this country, yeah? You no know say this world all man no go there with you. Just do you do and carry on with your business, mine. Why go ask people for the resign any 2 weeks because they not post to na social media? DM, I don't get you some bad letter, but they send for me more document to tell you ask people they for resign because they say they not post to na social media. How you dey sober? How ba? Wait ba? You na artist or you na celebrity? But anyway, I go get more facts about you. I just say la on you. Ate, that me friend over the weekend when me sit down with the drink whiskey. Just remember me say, how come? Then give that girl we drink water for a man bill when a fraud, when a money. Then jail sign up till now. Now tell and say pa, now so the breeze the blow, now so the system. Me self the wonder, how come somebody where they say fraud somebody per copper and gold. Even the boy self where they drink water for the run away, they will give am bail. They win a sign, una jail over 3 years. This country, I mean, say, pa, where you small corner, where you not say in opposition, behave yourself. Sign, kusho, how you room, they say you guys see na your room, sign, but anyway, na for beer, na so life day. I say corruption, no, corruption. Me baba then dodgy tell me say, them police boy blew them. Where then at St. Mary, Regent, and other places around the peninsula, na so then they collect. Then tell me say Botomango, na tell news, St. Mary, tell news, Regent IMAX Junction, tell news. I say, this country, yeah. It make a member home is small. Where you go, eat na neighbor. Me mama ki tell me say, how you na, big eye joko, na ina police boy blue them. Una na big eye joko them. Na so na Regent by the police station. Na so at the inside the keke, the see the boy. He go inside that unfinished house. Na so the lady officer Memzo. He get one long book outside the right the keke. Then name the one the way don't book mine. And the boy tell me, say, wait, you don't book so. He let you not get license. You tire smooth. Anything we happen by keke, don't no one know. Once you don't get them the small team mine. This country has salon. Now I make the kid say, where you see, judiciary, parliament, officers and corrupt. The country not the go before. I say, IG Willow, you know say you na me your man, you get integrity. You are there, you baba there within a hill court. St. Mary, Regent, Botomango. Now so that they do na for collect, they not they do their work. But again, then can say, where then can collect, then get outside the care and go. Me na the honorable Piki Wakabot.
We come to we studio guest them inside the program Good Morning Salone, and we come to Andrew. Andrew, we look at still manifesto promises them. Look at infrastructure. How you think say the politicians they don't deliver on manifesto promises them now the country with regards to what's in the promise to the people of Salone, both APC and SLPP.
So infrastructure is difficult for them to tell. You know, say we na data we they use, na data we they rely on. So not to data we they come on our Facebook, na data we they come out from the agency. Like in the case of infrastructure, you actually need data from SLRA, where they tell you say this road to this road, when are the how many kilometers now under this regime, this road to this road, and not see that one day yet publicly available. And we'll be on the bank on SLRA then door for letting make that data they available because really now citizens their right to get them. I could just share my gut feeling. My gut feeling I feel say APC make more trunk roads than under SLPP. I don't know if I'm wrong, but it's just my gut feeling. But I don't get data like for back down there. Waiting clear on infrastructure, now the cost of the roads. Because you go see one road, the money boku. If you watch like Wilkinson Road, in fact, the time they construct Wilkinson Road, people they talk say that the most expensive road in the world. We now will still publish on the toll road where we collect $172 million on that toll road. In fact, we SLPP the campaign. I still wanna play that clip the way the president be talk say. He said that toll road they can't review and in fact in call and say now like a bogus contract. So until we talk about we aspiration. So the aspiration for infrastructure for the one day where they want contest election under APC and SLPP is how do you change that status quo? Like infrastructure, you go talk say yes, SLPP they make a lot of bridges, they make some roads, APC make a lot of roads them, and to then credit. When you watch road infrastructure in Sierra Leone compared to Liberia, we are way better. In fact, where you go now, Guinea-Conakry, you go now, Liberia, we come on at them country, they, as you enter inside Salone Road network, you see, you get a breath of fresh air. So whilst we congratulate them for that one day, if we're able to manage the cost of roads, if you get a country where you get stone, you get bokutin. So it go easier if we really get the right reforms there for let we get more roads.
I come to Thomas Dixon, quick one. In the area of infrastructure, and the manifesto promises them new direction, agenda for prosperity.
When you look at the agenda for prosperity and the new direction in terms of roads, the agenda for prosperity builds on the agenda for change, and we see the APC under President Nkrumah do many roads across the country. And if you look at the township roads, for example, township roads in Bo, township roads in McKinney, even in some parts of Freetown, township roads, the APC do them. You look at the Grafton Regent Highway. You look at the Wilkinson Road, where we've been saying the opposition then, now ruling party, be saying a cosmetic road. Other people be saying the most expensive road in the world. I could remember the presidential spokesman now, in one of the interviews on 98.1, say we been drive now Wilkinson Road. They say now you get no speed bump, no pothole. They ride smoothly. It's all like way they ride in America. So in terms of infrastructure, especially on roads, because when we talk about infrastructure, you have road infrastructure, you have other infrastructures that you should do. I think the APC don't do more, despite we not get. But last week we see a situation where in Keketoma bring out say they don't do more bridges than the APC. They mentioned the names of those bridges. I think over 24, 23. They even mentioned one where they went like a culvert where they in a back of a school where somebody being there for say no than in a culvert. In fact, that's easy for cross check. But the ones that we mentioned, you have more bridges. I actually being realizing they mentioned more bridges in Pujen, for example, than in any other part where they don't do. So in terms of road infrastructure, you go on for credit the APC. In fact, somebody they tell me say now that make most of them road infrastructure and I make get beaucoup debt. Say because some of them were able to pay them up till now. So if you go, you look at Waterloo community, some of the roads in Waterloo community, the APC. So you go say the APC under President Nkrumah do more roads.
And one debate among the APC and the SLPP in terms of infrastructure and electricity, amongst the two.
So,
and the manifesto promises.
Under the agenda for change, the most the priority area of the APC now be energy. For bring energy na Salone. So you be them come with the income electrics we been get for we been getting governance baggages, how they procure how they bring income electrics we for the emergency power after 3 months where the president take over. And we see side the APC being complete Bumbuna phase 1. Then complete them. So Bumbuna phase 1 was completed under the APC. Bumbuna phase 2, then we don't go through the development process by me to understand that when this government for one reason or the other. With Selly, it was stopped. So in terms of electricity, particularly to Freetown, some other major towns in the provinces, I will tell you, say, APC was much more better, though it was epileptic. Though I mean they go on and come off. Now we see inside this government, they move for to get more sustainable electricity. So despite on the downside of the APC, despite them in Don Bumbuna, will be suicide them in come with car power ship, and way for me, I think we be further explore other options, and then the SLPP now they look at having solar energy, having other the NANT project na the east, and sure say we get and then they try for galvanize more support. So on the books, according to the SLPP, they say energy access increased from 23% to about 34%. In fact, the Vice President, June Lejalo, promised the people of Sierra Leone and the diaspora civic activity where they all London say this 34% will increase to 70-something% by 2030. So we would hope for some of these things happen, so that we go get electricity, because this is the cry of every Sierra Leonean. So despite whose party in power.
So the increment from 23 to 34, it really actualized. We really feel the 34%.
Well, for us, for most people, they will tell you say then they get more blackouts than ever before. Some areas then would, particularly the east of Freetown, they will go months without light. You get other areas then we don't get off-grid system like solar, the rural to government in rural electrification under this government, and that's rural electrification system project be more effective when you have Kanja Sisi as the then Minister of Energy. I think that they continue with time for ensure say other areas, other township get off-grid and get solar system where they light them. We don't see we all they pray for the wonderful MCC, the 480 million we get for do because one other thing we might get this generation, but if we transmission lines them, they're not good, then there's a problem. So MCC they can't do a backbone for we national backbone, electricity backbone, and they do the transmission lines and here and there. So we hope that this MCC will come. We also see this American NATS project where they're not pouring money, and we go according to government with the hope say by March 2027 we go able for get about 60 megawatts we go add to Freetown.
Continue for stay with you inside the program, Thomas Dixon. The program Good Morning Salone, they continue the country from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Usman?
Inside the program, they take one of headline story them inside the press. Radio Democracy don't earn over 15,050 loans cash support to one 30-year-old woman where they may put Bondo by force na Freetown. And according to the general manager for Radio Democracy, Tommy Vandy, say this couple way they don't hand over to this woman a part of the station in your support to this woman. You know, Kabia gets more and gonna reports.
This being time, Radio Democracy be one story for one 30-year-old woman with tap na the Moiba community na the eastern part na Freetown, we allege say some sowe mami them within na the Moiba community being put on Bondo by force. And according to this woman, all this happen because of where in one woman be make labor for man. This woman, same way so alleged say, then people here finance 25,000 loans and self say, then go join and sow by force. We make this woman be run commot na this community forsake her in life because it say, then people here tell him say, then go kill him. This case, now one way be raised plenty concern. Forsake this woman in safety, where this make World Hope International bin go take this woman and go with them na in safe space. Now forsake this make the management of Radio Democracy be launch one campaign for this woman, who side and call on the public through Radio Democracy for support this woman. And Friday, June 26 this year, Radio Democracy don't go hand over about 15,050 loans to this woman. The former board chairman for Radio Democracy, Dr. Julius Spencer, been talk more about this.
So we hear this story, believes in a serious human rights violation. And because of the way how it happened from which we hear the report where you're not giving, we say for do something. One, for let person get justice. Two, for help him with some funding for make able for take care of himself and in picking them. So we launch a fundraising campaign. Then one program and myself launched the campaign and we ask people to contribute. People then contribute. We at the station contribute. Virtually all the staff contribute. And other individuals then contribute. We for raise money. We decide to look and present them to Pose today as we initial contribution.
In carry on for talk about waiting next after they don't give this woman this couple.
We intend for continue for see if we can raise more funding and also for push for make police take serious action for the one they will do waiting and do to them and face justice and for make this kind of thing not happen again because we know say it happen before. We say it will continue for happen if the police and government not take serious action. So we're concerned that for bring a halt to the Kantia. In this 21st century, the Kantia is not supposed for the happen.
Where in the hand over this couple to this 30-year-old woman, the general manager for Radio Democracy, Tommy Vandy, been talk about the reason why Radio Democracy decide for support this woman.
We take a very personal way reading the issue and we decide say as an institution where they fight for people their rights. And when they ensure democratic governance, we not proceed on so. We will do something for make sure say the right will be done, that the lady gets some justice and also we get some resources where we will take care of her family. So on behalf of the station, the management now, the board, and the own personal behalf, I want to present this cash and 15,050 loans.
One representative from World Hope International within a safe space been get this for saying.
Thank you very much, Radio Democracy, and I listen to Dr. Spencer. Of course, absolutely. Sierra Leone, I remember when I told myself Radio Democracy begin and how people they listen. Anyway, that's easy. But on behalf of World Hope International, we want to tell and thank you. As an organization, also we run a recovery center for victims of human trafficking, all forms of human trafficking and sexual and gender-based violence. So we say this now fall now the category of gender-based violence. We also get the sexual and gender-based violence aspect of it. They put people in there for their safety, and also everybody they put there for when they sexually penetrate, unless you get if the thing happen in an household, for example, picking somebody way for protect them is sexually abused. We have to for toll. So person can go to a recovery center so that at least we will get prosecution for the person we do.
After we receive this couple, now this message this woman gets for say to Radio Democracy and people will support them.
Tell me about we thank you for the government and show to surprise. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you. And what keep saying to our family there. Continue for giving a long life and well body. Give me all who come. We should love to know take me this today. Tell me about for thank you.
As Radio Democracy, they continue for ask the public for support this woman and they bring updates for sake of waiting on the happen because of this case. According to information where we get from World Hope International, police don't collect the medical report of this woman and the file there now the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution for advice. For Radio Democracy, Kabia the reports.
Today, we want to say on behalf of management and staff of Radio Democracy, thank you to everybody. We've been support for raise that couple day. The time we Radio Democracy be open the phone line, people donate. We then don't get at the couple and give to the victim. The program Good Morning Salone, we continue for look at more issues. We take one power headline stories. Then Musai, the Salone Football Association, don't hold them first ordinary congress under the presidency of Babadi Kamara na Bo City over the weekend. Usai the president with the give and in statement of reports of activities to members them say he don't pay over $250,000 as debts to different people we been they provide service to the Salone Football Association and when the association be owned. Well, for more on this, we join Jaffa Mans Davis.
The Ordinary Congress for the Salone Football Association, an important event where they set agenda for the kind development where stakeholders they want for see. For this year AGM, now 55 out of 57 delegates they attend for look inside the different activity them where the new administration done the engage pan since they take power August 2nd, 2025. And this be happening before government authority representative them, NOC, Wafu Zone A member as witness to them process here. The Minister of Sports, Augusta James Stemmer, say member them for put peace before as they continue for advise the football family on different things them we need attention now on football development.
In the country, the youths are the powerhouse, and we don't want them to continue to be in vices like taking drugs. And please don't downplay the issue of job opportunity. Also, public reform, because when you fail to do the right things, it will actually affect the development of everything that we are doing. And I want to say that in the reform, you've got to take gender issues into consideration, and I want to emphasize also that you take persons with disabilities into consideration. These are all pointers of good governance that will make the way clearer and easier for you.
From this advice, now time now for listening to some of the activity them what the FA done they do as the president for the Salone Football Association, Babadi Kamara, talk about then support to regional FA them, Oman football, technical capacity building, referee, and the new 5-story building office where the Football Association don't get now with other team them.
I express our gratitude to all of our sponsors. We have paid over $250,000 in liabilities since we took over. When we took over, Udo has over 600 million. Home Suite in Freetown, Continue, Rawa. The internet service provider we have never paid. The security agency we have never paid. Out of the money, the operational funds that was sent by FIFA in January will be able to manage all our competitions, pay those liabilities, and running the federation. And I stand here proudly say that up to now, we have nothing less than $300,000 to $400,000 in our account.
After this statement, delegates then be glad with the report. We make clap, smile and hug be the reaction from the member they are as their support to the process. And this will make the delegates then later use about 45 minutes for approve and vote for different FA protocol them for the next Congress.
My name is Alpha Mukhtar Jallo. I represent Eastern Lions Football Club. It has been very peaceful, very well organized. And also Sojaman and also policeman. I think there's hope for development of football in the coming years.
My name is Nasia Comfort Nuke and me are the Secretary General for Diamond Stars Football Club. This Congress don't end. We all don't know how Congress they look like. But this one today we see a whole different facelift to Congress this wearing. Then talk to we will listen, we understand ourselves, and we don't scatter nothing bad not come out.
Even with them positive thing they are, thing they like amendment or adoption of the SLPP statute, regulation and electoral code. Now the documents them where the Congress no be attend to as member them be end for push for motion say the FA need for organize special Congress for look inside anything they are. Radio Democracy will continue for update the public but the process and impact where this Congress will get for football development and Salone. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Jaffa Mans Davis, the report.
The program Good Morning Salone, they continue inside the program with the cover to studio guest Thomas Dixon as we get better term. Which kind of manifesto you hope for see on the people we say they want to be president inside the 2020?
First of all, I think within them, as in the campaign for the flag, they need to get a mini manifesto of within they want to do. I think over the years, the only possible I don't see politicians who want to be flag bearer in a declaration, we don't make that. I think it's Kaifala Mara last time with the contest by 2018. He tried for bring out a manifesto. So I think when they compete so among themselves, they need to come up with a mini form of what they intend for do as president. That can cascade into, because when you talk about manifesto normally, it get for do with the party can set up a whole committee. So if you be not get your idea as president, you can just give the committee those ideas and then develop on them. And where you get funding. For me, I think say politician and therefore be make promises, then we 10 chances to 1 will be fulfilled. You know, they go make promises where say practically in the economic situation, possible or it's difficult for fulfilling. And me they hope for see manifesto that we go look at the basics, because we are still talking about the basics: electricity, water, food, employment. If you look at all the party manifesto as Andrew say, in terms of youth employment, they are zero. APC promise youth employment for give youth the job. SLPP promise. We are not seeing it. In fact, right now as we talk, we see more companies. Sierra Leone, for example, they lay off over 1,000 Sierra Leoneans. You get other companies them we will soon lay off. The CTC mining will soon lay off some of its workers. So you get a whole lot of things where they go on at the labor sector who not be able to meet this 500,000. Like yesterday, before I get this topic, they do some research. I asked somebody, say in terms of youth employment, jokingly, it might be sarcastic. The person say, "Madam, you don't create more jobs." I asked her, "Usai?" He say, "Clean salon." So I laugh. But when you watch, realistically, you have more for young people taking the works, pass with dirty here and there, all over Freetown. They say clean salon. It's so sad.
All right. Plenty thank you, Dixie, for joining us at the program this morning. Andrew, which kind of manifesto you foresee?
I'll clarify a little bit on electricity before I come to that. On electricity, Dixon really talk like a journalist, me not a researcher. So journalists normally they look at anecdotes. So we can normally collect a body of evidence. So on both of them, of course, it's a reality. We didn't talk say electricity don't increase from 24% to 36%. And the reality is, if you ask somebody in a Freetown about electricity, the result, the opinion we give you is different from the way you ask somebody in McKinney, na Moyamba, na Kennyman, na that. So you find follow the aggregate, then views, and they fold it. They would say, I think the thing with bad about electricity, now the reliance on emergency power. So car power. Under both systems, we don't spend past $1.5 billion on electricity. We not still get electricity. So you find follow they begin the debate, even the cost of them. Okay. The thing we're refreshing, now we don't begin, I think so with democracy they mature. We don't begin the debate amongst ourselves now. And I really would encourage the media for bring political parties then, let them deep in their debate here, rather than this Nakanu versus Bana, this Mende versus that. So I think this is good. I only hope that they begin for really engage themselves on which are the solution on agriculture, and let we vote on the basis of the ideas then, rather than just on. So for finish off, yes. The manifesto way I really want for see is a manifesto way simple, it's not really something we complicated, but something way like I'm glad the way people talk say we get for give 500,000 jobs. It's clear. Your electricity, I improve electricity from this percent to that percent. We don't even care about how you get for doing, but
okay. Andrew Lavalley, we round up the program. You still believe in manifestos for political parties or national manifestos?
I think saying both.
Okay.
You're not a one versus the other. So you go actually get a manifesto. I'll call a development plan where both parties then will come together, say, now this now vision. This we call it a joint vision.
Thank you.
But in between that, you get now manifesto. You talk say this is a strategy to achieve that vision.
Thank you very much, Andrew Lavalley, for joining we inserted edition of the program from IGR, and also Thomas Dixon, who now join we inserted edition of the program Good Morning Salone. We look at manifesto promises of APC and SLPP and how they deliver on their mandates. Them we then can ask people for votes for them. We don't get frank discussions, 1 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours discussion inside the program Good Morning Salone. Usman?
Well, I go to the cutting door of the program. Good morning, Salone. We come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Plenty thank you to producer Sabchuk along with support from Kabia. Plenty thank you to DJ Kema for technical support. Mary Kama Bango, I make on see you live on Facebook. So to meet another 10 minutes, Musman Kama, have a wonderful